Well, Sunday's the day of rest and we're back on the burn. Probably going to tire myself out again. The burn's not high. The burn's not high, same as it was last time I was here. I got some of that wiry gold that I put on the Facebook pages. Difference is today I've got the sluice set up, so that's looking good. And I've returned to the hole I was digging last time but didn't quite finish, so I'm going to have a good dig in there, shift some of these gravels next to the bucket there, just pulled out all those boulders, so I'll clean all that up. Had a little go on the crevicing in these little cracks last time, so I'm not sure if the gold came out of the cracks or out of the gravel at the bottom of the river, so I'll find out today. But we've got all the gear, let's get cracking. I'll report back. Okay, we've pulled quite a bit of material out of there, down the bottom yet to the good, really good stuff, but these have come out, and we've just pulled the sluice out of the river, and it's stuffed full of heavies. You can see the colour of the magnetite and the hematite, and those cells are crammed full, but I haven't seen any gold, so it could be a pan full of magnetite, or might have some hidden gold in the bottom of there. Let's see. Well, you can see from the colour of the heavies, those cells in the dream mat were just packed full of hematite and magnetite, and as we expected, if it'll focus, never does. Gold is the most difficult thing to photograph, I think. We've got some early signs of gold, so I think there's more in there, because we've only really just been shifting the top stuff, and I'm getting down into the bottom of that hole, so I'll report back on more digging. Well, just excuse me, just put the first bucket through after the big clean up a minute ago, and there we go, gold on the mat. Now, we didn't have any gold on the mat for the first clean up after the first sort of 5 buckets. It was all pretty small stuff, so I think that's a very good sign for the next clean up to come. So I'll run a few more buckets through, probably 4 or 5 I guess, and then we'll see if there's any more of that. Well, the tailings are really building up now there, so I've obviously shifted a lot of stuff through the sluice. That little bit of gold has gone somewhere down the sluice, so we'll pick that up later. Let's have a look at the hole. I've now broken through. I've made like a little mountain of rocks, and I've got a flow of water coming through, and it's slowly clearing up this hole I've dug, so I'll be able to see at the bottom. I've already used the smaller sluice, smaller pump there to get the cracks on the bottom of the pool, so I'm hopeful that there's some good stuff in there. Well, there we are. We've had about 3 or 4 hours worth of sluicing, and we've got some gold. We'll give it a good clean up back at base, but I think there's a bit of wiry stuff in there again, like last time. Anyway, I'll give it a good clean up and get some proper photographs.